Good morning. Welcome to another prompt from Amber. After this, just two more prompts. So today is collage postcard and curiosity shop. So for me, I just printed off a digital of a postcard I had in my files, and I start to collage with all these like labels and tickets. And I'm very sorry, I had these printed off in a baggie, and I didn't have the creator of these labels. So if they are yours, please let me know. So I just continue to collage the back of the postcard with all these labels, kind of creating a backdrop for my curiosity shop. So this one had me thinking a little bit, but I did know kind of what I wanted to do. So for me, this is like the backdrop of like a window vignette of a curiosity shop. So just cutting off the excess here and then inking up. So one of these labels did say curious on it. So I thought, well, I'll use that kind of like at the forefront there just to stand out with that word. And I kind of knew I wanted it to be kind of a kitschy, retro-y kind of curiosity shop, a mix of vintage and retro and old and a kind of kitschy thing. So I have these die cuts I got from the Dollarama, and they had this little shelf in it. So I pull that out. I thought that would work well for placing items on the little shelf, like in a window. So I'm just playing around here. I love that little flamingo. I think it's so cool. But anyway, I'm just pulling out different things that I think I might be able to use to make it look like a store, stop and look around. And I did even have one in there that said curious, so be curious. So I included that. So I had got a Happy Mail with some of these vintage clock stickers, some vintage items, retro looking. So I just cut around the white off so it's just the actual item. And I continue to do this for the all the ones I want to use. So there's a clock, a record player. You can see there an old radio, old style telephone, which it's sad to say is vintage now too. Makes you feel a little old. But anyway, I just kind of figuring out my placement here, how I want to do it. Uh, and then I am inking up all the edges and trying to decide how I want to place my little curiosity shop items, I guess you could say. So I hope everyone had a chance to play along for December. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so proud of myself. I do think I'm going to get all the prompts done this year, and that'll be my first time getting all the prompts done. So for me, filming ahead and just creating when I can, even if it's not quiet in the house, and doing a voiceover for me has worked well, and editing the video. So normally I do like a live video where I'm just talking. I don't really edit, but this has worked well for me in order to keep up with the prompts. So that is why I am doing voiceovers for December. So just continuing to play here, inking and playing with the placement of my items. So it's December 31st today, so I am behind a little bit. I have two more prompts to complete, and then I will be done. So I'm quite pleased that I was able to kind of post in a timely manner as well. So here I'm just still playing around, deciding what I want and where I want it. And I go back to that die cut and I pull out this little shelf where I put the telephone on. I have to say, like, I was quite impressed with that little die cut booklet from the dollar store. I got that one, which was more of a vintage retro-y one, and then I got one that was more floral with birds. So here I just go in with my washi tape. I'm trying to create like a valance look around the window. I'm hoping I achieve that with this washi tape to make it look like a window front. And I wanted it to be a narrow washi as well, just so I could fit all my items on the back of the postcard. So now I just begin gluing down where I want my items. Yeah, this was a fun challenge. It got me looking through my stash of stuff I had and being able to use it up. So that makes me feel good. I'm trying to use up what I have. It's easy to keep buying and then not using. So I'm trying not to be stingy with stuff, just use it. And that little Route 66 sign came out of that Oh, that came out of a different set of die cuts where the flamingo was from. But I do use it as well because I do find a lot of times when you go into like an antique store or a curiosity shop, you do see little signs like that. So I thought, well, I'll include that in there as well. So here I'm just gluing down my shelf and with my phone and my sign, my flamingo, making sure everything is secure. And I do come in with that little clock there as well, just to add to the end. I was quite pleased with how this turned out. It turned out a little better than I thought. That little vintage frame of the woman and the little spool of thread and needle came from the dollar store die cuts too. So if you're around, it was Dollarama. Go give it a check out. Like I thought for $1.25, you get over 100 little die cuts. I thought that was pretty good and awesome for challenges like this. So once I get everything glued down, I realize like I like it. I love it actually, but I don't have anywhere to journal. Not that it would matter, but I wanted it to be an ephemera piece that was usable. So I decided I'm going to make a little awning for my window here. I had this in my stash that I had already embossed and die cut shape, and I thought the orange went well with kind of the color scheme and just the look of what I was doing here. So I just used some of my faux vintage tape that I just used sticker paper, clear sticker paper, and see how it opens. Oh, I just love that. Oh, I think that's so cool. I'm opening shop for the day. And wouldn't I love to own a little treasure trove of curiosities? A store like that would be so cool, in my opinion. But anyway, that's not going to happen. But at least I can pretend here. So then I decide I'm going to add a little bit of the name of the store. I use just my name. I decide to put little stickers down over the little arch there of Gloria's Curiosity Shop. So once that is down, I think I'm pretty much done. Yeah, this was a fun challenge. The addition of the awning was kind of a last minute thing, but I do love how it turned out. I just think it does look like a little storefront window, so I was quite pleased. And I did find once I got the letters on, it looked a little bare, so I just added a little piece of black lace just to kind of zhuzh it up a bit, make it look a little nicer. And then I glue it down, and I think I'm pretty much done. I didn't do too much on the other side with the postcard. I kind of liked how it looked the way it was. I didn't want to add anything. I guess I could have, but anyway, I left it as it was. And then the lace goes down, and once it dries, I think I'm pretty much done with this prompt. So this was a cool one. Vintage post, a collage postcard, and a curiosity shop. Like, who would have thought that those words would make everyone create something so very different? So thanks for watching today. Hope you can play along, and have a great day. Bye now.